Please join me in welcoming our mayor, Rahm Emanuel. Mayor Emanuel, I am so honored to be able to present to you this year's Visionary Award, and we thank you for your vision, your leadership, and your dedication to the city of Chicago. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the award. Thank you for the honor. I am just back. I finally dressed like a high-tech entrepreneur. Now somebody has a tie after all these events. I thought I said dress to the occasion. That's what I've now learned, and now the one time I didn't wear a tie, here it is. I'm just back from Florida. It's going to be a difficult night between the Chicago Bears and the debate. I am going to watch the debate. Yeah, can you imagine? This is the night you got to have a kid next to you on the remote control. We got the debate, you got a football game, you got a baseball game, and you got to have all three on it simultaneously. That's why you need a 15-year-old to figure out how to work the TV. I want to thank Tom for the award. I want to thank you all for that award. And it's really an honor to receive this, but also I want to say a couple things why I'm excited about this award, but also, most importantly, I'm excited about the city of Chicago, because companies all across the country are picking Chicago. Because not only the innovation that goes on here, the energy, the talent, the capacity that we have as a city. And it's been a main focus of mine to recruit companies to set up shop here, encourage entrepreneurs to expand here, not move to the coast, but to see here, which is why just a couple weeks ago I led 39 companies down to Champaign, Illinois, to recruit those young kids in the computer science and engineering field to choose Chicago. Don't get educated here and go to the coast. Come here, set up with a company, set up your own company, make Chicago part of your future. And the good news is a number of those kids are doing that. And while tomorrow I'll be announcing another company that's choosing Chicago as its headquarters, a divisional company in the high-tech communication space, again, moving another company here, showing that Chicago is the right place for innovation and creativity. And it is my theory, you all create jobs. I don't do that. I create the environment and atmosphere for you to succeed. And that means... Thank you. That's one guy that's going to join me watching all three tonight, right there. That means making sure that we have the best talent in the country right here. 34% of our people in the city of Chicago have a four-year college degree, where the national average is 27. We need to continue to recruit people of that education base, and we need to make sure that the kids of the city of Chicago have an education in science and technology and engineering. Which is why I'm so proud that we finally, as a city, gave our kids a full day and a full school year equal to their full potential. We're no longer going to have our kids pick between math and music. They're going to get both. We're no longer going to let our kids choose science or sports. They're going to get science and sports. We're no longer going to ask our kids to choose between algebra or arts. They're going to get both, because all of those are essential to their future. And there was a great article today in the New York Times about a engineering, science, and technology high school that goes all the way to 14th grade, from 9th to 14th. IBM is associated with them. Well, the city of Chicago, I saw that a year ago, but today they noted it in the New York Times. We now have 5 of those schools that are all associated, making sure the kids of the city of Chicago get the type of technology and training so they too can join the companies that are here and the companies of tomorrow that are being thought about and innovated about. And I want to make sure that we continue to recruit the talent in the engineering capacity and the professional people of all education levels to continue to choose Chicago. That is both the kids that go to our community colleges, the kids that go to our four-year institutions, the kids in the greater Midwest and the Big Ten states who on graduation day pick Chicago, which is why we have more alumni from the Big Ten states than any other city in the country, which is why companies are setting up here in Chicago. And we have to continue to do that, which means raising the quality of life here, which means having an airport which is modern and capable, where you get anywhere in the world, anywhere in the country directly, weather permitting. And right now, we're expanding the airport in size and scope as if we were moving Midway capacity to O'Hare. Continue to keep Chicago's O'Hare as one of the busiest, greatest airports in the country. We're expanding our services at our mass transit system, so for wherever you live, you can get to work effectively, cheaply, and our Wi-Fi capacity throughout the cities. As you know, in Millennium Park, we made Wi-Fi capacity available, and we're going to do it through all our parks and all our investments. We're going to also invest in our water. We're going to invest in our infrastructure and our roads. 2,000 miles in the next decade will all get paved. And we now are doing the challenge for gigabit speed throughout the city. So whether it's broadband, whether it's an educated workforce, or whether it's also the quality of life that comes in the city, it allows you to recruit the talent, set up shop here, and advance here. And lastly, I think government does play a role. And the role we play is that what I'm proud about is making sure that our government is transparent, gives you a level of certainty, and is your partner, not your problem. And what I mean by that, we used to have 119 business licenses on the city's books. We have more business licenses than Arizona, Los Angeles, Atlanta, and Philadelphia combined. Don't you just feel safer knowing that? We 60% of them. My favorite one was if you wanted to sell a dog, you needed a license. If you wanted to sell a collar with that dog, you needed a different license. And if you wanted to wash that dog, you needed another license. I'm looking for a kid to buy the dog. We consolidated all those down to 119 down to 47. We're consolidating our inspections down to a single day in a task force approach. I've introduced a budget that is balanced and eliminates the employee head tax. After 20 years of debate, it is gone. It is no longer part of the city budget. We held the line on taxes, and most importantly, we're investing in our public safety, and we're investing by a 30% increase in our after-school programs, doubling our summer jobs for our kids, and 5,000 more kids are going to get pre-K full-day services and wraparound services for their parents, because those kids need to know their numbers, their letters, and their shapes. But that's investing, making sure you know that government is your partner, making sure we're recruiting people of great talent to come to this city, and making sure we're investing in the things that move people, goods, and service, because to have a 21st century economy, you need a 21st century foundation. And while I mentioned the airports, and I mentioned the roads, and I mentioned mass transit, I include bike lanes. Chicago now is on course that after the end of my term, we will have 100 miles of protected bike lanes, the most of any city in the country, to make sure that that's an available means of transportation. And it's also, I consider that a way of recruiting companies and the talent to the city. And so I'm proud tomorrow we're going to be announcing another company that is choosing Chicago. And the innovation these awards recognize is what people around the country now see. This is a city on the move, a city that's willing to shape its future and not be shaped by it. And if we're willing to do that and make the tough decisions that are important and essential for our future, people will choose Chicago to move their business, move their family, live here, operate here, because it is the best city to start a business, find a job, and raise a family. Thank you very much for this recognition.
Thank you so much.